Hi, I'm Patrick Wright. I'm the director of the Gardiner Mainstreets program.
And why don't we move to the left?
Hi, I'm Patrick Wright. I'm the director of the Gardiner Mainstreets program.
And why don't we move to the left?
My name is Eric McMaster, and I am the owner and operator of Healthy Smiles Dental Hygiene Clinic down the street.
I'm Claire Marin, and I'm owner of Monkey Tree Gallery and Craft Shop on Water Street.
Jessica Clark, owner of The Curves here in Gardiner.
Pat Hart, owner of Hart Consulting, evaluation consulting firm.
Kristen Marks, employee of Hart Consulting.
And Janet Slade, I own State Farm Agency here in Gardiner.
Hello, everybody. And quickly, I'm Joanne Joy. I'm with Healthy Communities of the Capital Area, and this is my coworker, Karen Tucker, who will be assisting the businesses with the worksite wellness inventory that they need to do later on. So she's joined us today. I think you can click that off now, Karen.
That'd be good. Press this.
Yep.
Hello, this is my first time doing video minutes. So I'm going to explain what we talked about with obligations for members. Those obligations are signing a letter of agreement which obligates a business to spend just 40 minutes doing an inventory assessment on the supports in their business for health. And if the business offers insurance, health insurance or workers' comp, look at the drivers, the cost drivers of those insurance policies. And the last pieces are working on the wellness committee and working to have your employees fill out an employee wellness worksite planning tool, I guess, the Healthy Maine worksite planning tool for employees. So I will pass it on to Jess.
Hi, I'm Jessica, and I'm doing the contractual expectations for the Wellness Committee members. And the members of the committee would work to develop a work plan that we would work through during the next year to 2 years to work on a tobacco program, physical activity program, and nutrition program at the minimum, and then perhaps more as time and money and effort allow. And some of our goals and expectations will be based on the online surveys that our employees fill out, so we're actually putting together programs that are actually what is needed in the Gardiner area. And that's about it, so I'll pass that on to our brainstorming ideas to Eric.
Okay, I'm Eric, and we're just going to touch some of the highlights that we had about the topics, which are tobacco cessation, physical activity, and nutrition. So some of the things for tools to be healthier. We talked about a map for walking. We talked about distances. We talked about signages. We talked about a pedometer. We talked about using the sidewalks as a route of transportation from work to home, or vice versa. We talked about, for nutritional factors, we talked about maybe some healthy recipes for tasting. We talked about tobacco cessation. We talked about smoke-free Water Street, whether that would be through signage, stickers, branding, what would work. We also talked about the physical activity, exercise equipment that might be borrowed or loaned, which would be stationary at a particular location, canoes, bikes, etc. We did talk about a fitness challenge, which would be community-wide, maybe between one community to the next, i.e. Augusta, Gardiner, those sort of things.
Yeah,
That's good. Nice.
thank you, Joe.
What do we have for discussion?
Other discussion items that weren't on here, unless I'm missing anything, I didn't hear any discussion items outside of our agenda items. I'll ask the group to correct me if I'm wrong.
Other than figuring out when we can get the most people involved, when we can schedule people, I think that we're kind of moving forward on track. Next meeting date and getting more people involved are the two pieces that I think are left for consideration and engagement of more people.
Thank you.
So as an evaluation of this meeting, quickly, could you tell me one good thing about the meeting, anybody that's interested, and one challenge for continued meeting participation? Anybody at all? One good thing about this meeting?
The brainstorming gave people an incentive to continue with the wellness committee. Making a difference is a lot of what people want to do.
Thank you. Anybody want challenge for the meeting for them?
I think scheduling will be a challenge.
Yeah.
All right. I think that that's a good assessment of the meeting. Thank you, Karen.